Alright. This is probably my 1 millionth take on trying to do this live commentary. I'm really bad at it. I really don't know what I'm doing. I've seen this type of video done before and I kind of like the style, but I've never tried it. And I have audio issues or I mess up or something, so I'm going to be trying to do it right here. I'm pretty sure it's going to be my last take no matter what, 'cause I'm getting tired of trying to do it. So the point of this video is I'm going to be trying to do a kind of my thoughts on the game so far, what I like and what I don't like. Game's been out for a couple days. I have probably too many hours into it by now. I've seen a lot of mixed opinions and reviews about the game so far.
We've lost the lead.
Yeah, right. And I just wanted to give you my opinions. Wow. Where was he? Oh my god. So pardon me if I have
Taken the lead.
if I pause while I'm playing. If I stop talking while I'm playing or something, because very bad at multitasking. And also, if I suck, don't blame me. Blame me not being good at multitasking. That's definitely the reason. Okay. So to start off, I would like to do I'd like to talk about what I like about the game. So first off, I think the best part about the game is the customization in it. All the camos and attachments and operators and all of that is probably the best thing about the game. It's probably been the best thing in the game so far. Probably the most customizable game that's ever been released, other than Tarkov. Tarkov is in a league of its own, of course. But yeah, I really love the customization. They made the camo challenges better. The camos make more sense in how some of them go from one gun to another kind of seamlessly. The camo grind's easier. The attachments are better too, in the sense that they also are shared among guns, some of them. It just makes the grind easier, and I'm glad, because it's kind of monotonous in Modern Warfare 2019 when you were grinding the same challenges for the same camo for a different gun, even if you've already done it before. So I'm glad that it's a lot easier now. Yeah, so customization is a big W in this game. The game also runs very smooth. I mean, I don't have any stuttering or FPS drops. Just it's good. It's a good play. You know, no hitches or anything. I think it's probably one of the better parts about the game so far is that it just runs smooth. And in a world where a lot of the games haven't been running very smooth, I'm glad to see that this does. So that's definitely a big plus. By the way, this game mode very good for leveling up the guns that you're trying to get gold. Maybe not gold, but just trying to level them up. Hard to do some of the challenges in this game mode. Another thing I like about this game is that it looks good. The graphics are great. Campaign, if you played it, the lighting is awesome. You don't see as much of that lighting in the multiplayer, but I'm sure there's technical reasons for that, which I get. But yeah, I think it just looks really good. Definitely an upgrade, as it should be, because it's a newer game. Yeah, no complaints there. I'm gonna kind of move somewhere in between the things that I do and don't like, and the only thing I have in this kind of category is the gunplay. The gunplay feels almost really good, but it's not. And that's because the time to kill is just too fast. There's no time to react to anything. But other than that, the gunplay is your typical Call of Duty gunplay, and it's really good and smooth. And I really like that about it. Like I said, the time to kill is just a little too fast, and that's why I don't think the gunplay deserves to be something that I love about the game. bruh.
Driving them back. Hunt them down.
Our UAV is in the area.
Jeez. Something I don't like about the game is, like I just said, the time to kill is way too fast.
Friendly counter UAV
It
is
feels
online.
like you don't have any time to react. Now, they made the movement in this game a lot slower. I mean, they took out slide canceling and they took out bunny hopping, which to me I think is a good thing,
Friendly UAV on
because
station.
I felt like they were exploits before, even though they were kind of easy to do. They were still exploits in a way. So I'm kind of glad that they're not in the game, but when you make the movement as slow as you did in this game and then increase the time to kill or decrease the time to kill, it makes for a very frustrating experience. I mean, you die in like 2 or 3 bullets, and to me, it feels like you have no chance to get out of certain situations that weren't really your fault to be in the first place. So I think that's my biggest complaint with the game, is that it's frustrating for those reasons. So I don't think you go back and just add in slide canceling, because I don't think that fixes the problem either. I think maybe you increase the overall movement very slightly and make the time to kill longer. I'm not going to say a little bit. I'm going to say longer, because I'm not sure exactly how you would do that. I mean, I'm not a game developer. I don't know what is not enough or what is too much, but you have to make it longer some way, shape, or form.
We're halfway there.
You have to give people a way to react.
One. Reinforcements inbound.
I'm going to move on to the maps. The normal 6v6 maps, they're mid at best. I mean, that's my honest opinion. Don't love them, don't hate them. They're not terminal or high rise. They're just bleh. I'll play them.
Our
No, I
UAV
don't
is
get
orbiting
excited
the
when I
area.
see them pop up, but I don't back out just because I'm playing certain maps. They're all okay.
Friendly UAV on station.
I will say though, that my favorite maps in the game are the large ground war and invasion maps. They're the best in my opinion by far. They seem to play better, you know. I don't know what it is about that, but they just seem to play better. Could just be me, but I think they're good in that sense. The spawns on the 6v6 maps are actually terrible. I mean, I have no other way to put it. The spawns just suck. This guy somehow... Okay. The spawns need help. And together with the spawns, time to kill, and the skill-based matchmaking, it makes for a very frustrating experience. That's why I like playing these bigger team game modes, is because I don't feel that as much. It feels better because the skill-based matchmaking is up there, and I can kind of control how I die with my positioning, unlike the 6v6 maps where it's way harder to do that. I think that the skill-based matchmaking is turned up to 1,000 and it's too much. I also think to me it feels like there's other factors other than just skill-based matchmaking that are making the game frustrating. For instance, it just feels like the game's trying to keep you at a 1 KD no matter what you're doing. And that's really frustrating, and I don't know if it's, you know, other factors other than SBMM, but if it is, I think it's really stupid. If it's not, then it's probably just a combination of the time to kill, the slow movement, and the bad spawns, but and the bad maps. But other than that, you know, I don't know. The best way to fix it is probably increasing the time, increasing the time to kill ever so slightly to give your players a little bit more of a reaction time. That would probably even help that. Yeah, it seems like the game's designed to get 1 kill and die. That's my biggest complaint so far. Like I said, on this these bigger maps on Ground War and Invasion, you can kind of mitigate that, but it's a huge problem on the 66 maps, and I don't know what they can do to fix it, but they need to do something to increase the skill gap a little bit. So, yep, that's pretty much all I have to talk about. I think I'm just gonna finish this game out. It's almost over, and I think my overall opinions of the game are that it's really fun game. It's a breath of fresh air, but the biggest problem is that it's just frustrating, and they can fix it, and they can do it pretty simply, I think, but it's up to them, you know, it's up to them what they're gonna do, if they're going to, and how they're going to. I'd be interested to see. I mean, Warzone's right around the corner. Warzone has a higher time to kill as it is. So maybe this is just a multiplayer issue that we're dealing with, and Warzone will be fine, but there's a huge portion of the player base that really does like the multiplayer. I always love going back and playing a little bit of multiplayer. I primarily play Warzone, but that doesn't stop me from playing multiplayer, so I really do hope they can fix some of these things. They would keep me coming back to play the multiplayer for sure.
Cargo helo is inbound.
That guy just got wrapped up. Ooh. These are all bots. This bot was ready for me. That was crazy. I don't even know what these boxes do. That's crazy. Alright, add that to the cons list.
Friendly mortar strike on the way. Enemy UAV overhead.
Yeah, I have been enjoying this game now. I mean, I know that I had a lot to say about what I didn't like about the game, but I think it's warranted. A lot of people have similar issues with the game, you know. I'm not going to sit here and try and complain that slide canceling is gone, because I thought it was an exploit. It probably should have been patched out of the last game. It really is an exploit. But then again, it seems like it helped to balance the gameplay a little bit. Being able to slide cancel kind of helped to get out of certain situations. So I'll be interested to see if they try and fix it or not. I hope so. It would be nice. Can you tell that sniping is a little overpowered in this game mode? I know they're just bots, but really chaotic. Game's about over. Oh, I got flashed. Gotta use this airstrike. Here comes all the bots. You ready? Do they all run down here? Did. Alright, well that's the end of the video. I'm sure some of you will agree with my opinions, or some of you will disagree, but my opinion, so does it make it fact or not, you know?